Get her to bed. I'll put some soup on.
I feel like we need more of this.
Good enough for soup, don't you think? Excuse me, look at Lucas.
Like, this part lasting more than 30 seconds probably would have been better storytelling. Like, oh look, it's them as people. So your code, that's gotta be important, right? They animated that. That takes, like, that's a work. 1019. Seems like that kind of work is just like, that's a detail you don't put in your game unless it's important somewhere.
There's a change of clothes in the laundry room, dear.
Let's see here. Something that comes to mind is that I opened this, the lockpick. I only ever found one lockpick though, and I was trying to look around for more. So maybe that was a waste. There we are. Let's not open it this time. I'm gonna go check out the other lockpick location. Try that one again.
Go on, take that girl some clean clothes.
It was in the bathroom, right? The sink drawer? Yeah, why is that locked? I guess it's childproof lock for medications. That actually makes sense. All things considered, that small component. Okay. Well, there was an interactive statue that was red, I think. Wrong room.
Clean clothes? Okay. Laundry room.
At least to the top part of the other side of the house. I came in through there. Wait, how did I come in? Oh, I pried that away. I was like, how did I come in through there? I was wondering if maybe Lucas got thrown against the wall. So we don't see exactly what happens to Lucas, but presumably he somehow transforms. I don't know. The process through which they go crazy is kind of up in the air. Because Marguerite is with Jack, and she's going crazy, and then like somehow it's Jack that goes crazy. But then they have to go beat up Lucas, and it's like the steps that they actually do are not entirely clear on what causes the infection. Does she have to physically spread to them? Because I would guess that. And not just minds entirely. Like they have to infect them somehow. I don't know. I'm just thinking about how like this could be like an hour-long like a movie would like over time like you get to know the characters, then you see them lose their minds one by one, and it's like it's tragic what happens to them, and you care. But in this one, it's like they're normal for like 5 seconds, and then they're immediately just running around and instantly killing you in these awkward stealth sections. And I'm like, oh, well, that's feels like they kind of squandered the whole point of making this DLC. I've got the laundry, so now can I go in that room?
Honey, please get her cleaned up and into some dry clothes. I need to check on the boathouse. It's half on the water last I looked.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah, I think this is important. They dump me here, but I don't just enter into a cutscene where I automatically walk over there. So I think they do want you to go over to this guy. Yeah. Yep, that did exactly what I thought it would. Alright. So my big mistake last time was basically I used the lockpick on the closest locked thing. But there's a better one. Do I have my lighter? Can't use it. Can't use the lighter until bad things happen, and then suddenly she has a reason to. Oh yeah, because that's Lucas's room down here, so this is probably like one of his hideouts. Zoe, I told you to keep your dirty hands off my laptop. Dum-dum, aw, you're just jealous of my hacker skills. This is what you get, using the same password for your phone and your computer, dipshit. Which apparently he still does, even after the note. 1019.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's the same list we saw on the computers in the other DLC. Was that intentional? The Fuck You List, October 2014 edition. October 1st. The old man slapped me right in the face for checking my phone during dinner. Fuck you. October 3rd. I can't say one word about Mama's cooking without getting yelled at. Fuck you. October 5th. All I did was look in on Zoe when she was doing yoga and she calls me pervert. Fuck you. October 6th. The old man got drunk and started throwing all my crap in the red box out in the veranda. Fuck you. There's a red box. Is that important? Also, I thought that, I kind of thought that this was going to be when they were going infected and getting all heightened and crazy, but seems like this might have already been true before. Okay, so they were already like this. Is that all that's here? This all you got for me, game? I mean, this says the computer's important. I had to get a code for it and everything, so the information on here is important. Checking your phone. Mom was cooking, yoga, red box in the veranda. It's got to be that. Nothing else could possibly be relevant, really. So the important detail here is that there's some red box that has Lucas's stuff out on the veranda, which is where I end up right after I run from Jack. You know, I thought there was going to be... It just came to mind. It's a weird other vehicle that's not the one from 3 years from now. I thought that she was going to, like, go driving out, and they were going to somehow catch her and, like, total the car because they're superhumans or something. But nothing happened. She just gets pulled out of it, and the DLC just ends. That's weird. Why is it a different vehicle, then? Am I imagining that part?
All right, little girl, let's get you cleaned up.
They're mine now.
What?
How dare you betray our southern hospitality?
Daddy? Is the power out? Was there a lightning strike?
Not yet. Let's check in on Crazy Mama.
Where'd that little girl get to?
She's not here yet, huh?
What was that?
Gotta check in on the fact that something... Wait, what happened to Jack? Lucas, I mean. I always want to call him Jack because he seems like a Jack for some reason. I don't know why. What happens to him? He's not crazy yet because he's being dragged around later by Jack. But Marguerite... It can't be Marguerite because Marguerite's somehow up there. But I took the stairs and the door is locked. Also, that chair totally disappeared when I came back later.
Lucas? What happened? Are you okay?
We totally straight up abandoned Lucas. Huh.
What the hell's going on?
He's got a very strong grimace for an unconscious person. Kick the chair around.
I know. I know. That's right.
Mama, is that you?
Zoe, come look. Come see her gift. Look at all the pretties my little girl is giving me. Kiss me, lover.
What the hell? Get to the garage! Get some rope! Go now!
It is a little more characterization for Jack in that they keep reinforcing that Jack loved you and he cared so much about you and everything. Then here they show Jack actually if considering that's how he gets infected, apparently, then he gets infected. He apparently gets infected by rescuing Zoe from Marguerite. So it gives us a little bit of something for Jack.
I'm on my way, Daddy.
To reinforce what's said about Jack during like the end of Zoe DLC and stuff like that by his brother. And also Marguerite desperately tries to resist, but can't. Who keeps closing this door again? It's happened every single time.
Stop it!
Don't you worry. It's a whole lot worse than it looks. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and your mother's pretty fucking close to meeting him right now. She wants me to do this. I have to show her how devoted I am. She wants us all to show her our love.
Daddy!
You don't want to disappoint her now, do you? We can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Your new sister, Evie. When I ask for love, I expect to get love. I'm just gonna have to teach you a lesson.
Daddy! What's gotten into you?
While you're under my roof, you'll do as I say you will.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, and your mother's really close to meeting him right about now. I love the writing for Jack in this game. Just across the board, his lines are incredible.
Get away!
It's the magical floating fork that I don't have to pay attention to, and I can walk away from. Man, that's bizarre. There we go. Makes a little more sense when you realize that this game has VR integration. Let's see, so we're on the veranda. Let's see, yellow box. Looking for a red box. Your mother's cleanliness is close to godliness, and your mother's really close to meeting him right about now. Oh, you can fit through here, and I saw the red box a second ago. Here we go. Ah, dog head relief. There we go. So I've got the dog head relief, which means I should have an escape now. Or at least that door will open, which leads to some kind of branch in the story. They drag him into the bedroom with oh, that's bad sounds. Yeah, that's bad sounds. So that's Lucas being converted.
I gotta get out of here.
Deep throating some Eevee. So my goal's right there, and I've gotten there before, so it shouldn't be too hard. Just have to deal with her wandering around.
Oh, that Evelyn. Such a sweet little thing.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
She's just lonely, Zoe, and we gotta protect her.
Don't turn around. There we go. Keep it going. Ooh. Is she running for it? No?
Are you there?
Open.
Zoe! You're gonna make me mad! Zoe!
She's outside now. Okay. There's the trailer.
Can't be real.
Usual rules are that when I'm in a different zone, I'm safe from attack. Although she's still, like, making noise out there. Nothing here. I don't think we can expect any of the tar monsters to show up. What are they called? Not the tar monsters. The fungus. Shit. It's amazing how putting some distance between you and the main campaign can make it harder to remember the molded. There we go. What to call things. It's my safety house. Oh. It's not Evie, it's the other girl. The one that I forgot the name of. Whoops. How did she stay safe for 3 years? Did they just lose interest in trying to infect her? Because she changed this room a lot. Like, she made this her HQ. She just keep it locked and they just didn't bother with her? I got more questions now, honestly. What the hell is in your hand? Oh, it's the thing. I remember that. To the Baker family. Thank you for saving my life, but please forget all about me. I was assigned to transport some important cargo on that ship. Getting involved with me or that cargo can only cause trouble for your family. Big trouble. Please don't contact the police or state authorities. Just pretend we never met. And you saved me. So take this advice in return. If you see a girl near the ship who looks about 10 years old, do not approach her. If she talks to you, get away as quickly as you can. Just try not to make her angry in the process. If you've been feeling ill at all, then I'm afraid the worst may have already happened. It's a fate worse than death, and it can't be cured at a hospital. I'm so sorry. There is a way to stop it, though. Serum. If you inject... Stop the rest of the text is difficult to make out. Oh no. I don't think she even knew, but she was already infected too. So she... Yeah. She realized what was happening and like shut her down. But even then she was still trying to stop this from spreading. Talk about creepy. Yep, there it is. It is just the creepiest little bastard, isn't it?
Sister.
Alright, that made me jump a little bit. Oh. The same outcome?
I think I fell asleep.
Well, well, now look who has decided to join us.
Wake up and smell the shitty coffee, Zoe.
Lucas.
You okay, dear? There was a lot of excitement from that storm last night.
I'm fine. I had the weirdest dream last night. There was this little girl.
Well, now, after breakfast, Lucas and I are going to have a look around and see if the storm did any damage. You two should have a look around the house.
That's a good idea, Jack. You remember the last hurricane? We thought we were lucky, and the next time it rained, there was a mess for sure.
Hello, sister.
Now Zoe's mundane life has become a struggle for survival. She will spend her days slipping through the grasp of her now insane family, searching for the serum that Mia spoke of in her letter. The nights are marked by the family's murderous feasts, and Evelyn's body deteriorates as the months go by. Eventually, Zoe will encounter Ethan, her best hope of finding the serum, but she has a long way to go before that day. And so began the horror. So that was her daily life, I guess? Is every single night they go crazy and every single day they're normal again? Is that what's going on? Except that can't even be true either, because they must have gone crazier and crazier during the days because their house is in such a state that they would never have let it be that way ever. I don't know. It's so brief that doesn't really... I don't know if it fully conveys what they're going for. I don't know. Let Let me know how you guys feel about that, but about that one, but I don't think that one worked for me overall. The gameplay is iffy. There's a little bit of like figure out the special sequence clues that solve the puzzle, but I feel like Bedroom did that part better. And as far as storytelling goes, it's just like Evelyn showed up and they were monsters, and that's it. Like we didn't really learn anything, unfortunately. Like and we didn't really get to spend enough time in that state. Like we didn't have multiple days and nights or anything like that to feel like this jarring back and forth between them going normal and crazy. So it kind of didn't add much. I don't know. Either way, that's probably it now for our Resident Evil 7 series. To recap, I did the solo playthrough back when it first came out. Then I sat in a room with Andrew while he played it blind also. So we both did blind playthroughs, but one with one person, one with the second commentary person. And now I've done 4 or 5... I want to say 5 DLCs. The big ones, the Chris one and the Zoe and the Saving Zoe one. And then Bedroom 21 and Daughters. The other ones are more challenge modes and special things. Might come back to some of them someday, but I think that's a good sweep for now. I'm ready to move on for a little while. Overall, interesting little grab bag of features. A few things that kind of add to the story, although I'm not sure if any of the story expansions really were particularly necessary. Yeah, now that I think back of it, I think I had iffy things to say about all of them. Like, it's weird that there's a Zoe DLC where she's a weird ice princess and she's not conscious the entire time, and you play as a completely new character they made up for that DLC, apparently. The Lucas DLC kind of ruins the point of Lucas by turning him into a giant nemesis monster that punches you instead of, you know, his puzzle machinations, and just keeping him like that. Like, and the whatever machinations he did have to do in the DLC weren't as good as what he did in the main game. And the Zoe DLC, this other Zoe DLC I just played also, like, didn't necessarily add a ton to the main story either. So honestly, it's really like really the big takeaway of this was that Clancy and Lucas's interactions were actually the highlight for me. 21 and Bedroom, I think, are the best DLCs of the bunch so far. And 21 and Bedroom both involve basically just basically just Lucas and Clancy. Obviously, Marguerite's heavily featured in Bedroom, but it's Clancy dealing with what is clearly some sort of weird series of stuff that, like, clearly Lucas made in his craziness. He made some sort of bizarre escape room just to screw with people, just to lure them into the next trap, which is like this "you want to play a game" 21 match, which was then followed up by the happy birthday scenario from the main game. So that was all a worthwhile expansion of just seeing the hell that Clancy went through, his own separate campaign. Got a kick out of that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching like always. See you next time.